So, to kick off tonight, we have the first presenter, which is I. And I'm going to go over to this microphone now. So I like to sort of come up here and kind of be an inspiring example, basically, because people might watch me and go, well, if that idiot can do it, then I guess I could. So I hope that's going to be okay with you. So are you ready, guys? For me, here we go. Starting now. So it may come to a shock for many of you, but I am an extrovert, which is basically another way of saying I'm a loudmouth. I like talking with people, often sometimes about nothing. It doesn't really matter what it is. I just like being around people. So when it comes to presenting again, I was excited. It didn't matter that I didn't have anything to say. I didn't matter I have nothing to say, except this time I literally had nothing to say. Now, this is from the heart. I'm honestly tell you, I don't have anything new to say tonight. So for this slide, I'm going to say nothing. Well done, we did that. We got through that. So that wasn't just for filler, by the way. I basically wanted to test and make you kind of feel what that sense of nothing is like, that silence. It had a quite big impact on us, because I think we sometimes feel like silence kind of is nothing, and we kind of really, what I want us to do is talk about maybe appreciating silence more. We often have been so overloaded with things that it just becomes sort of a massive thing like that. And I kind of feel like we do, it's because we like noise so much. We love making noise. We love going to protests, and we love coming to like nights like this. We need to make our voices heard. We can't help doing that. But we also love hearing noise. We love going to events and stuff and hearing it in our faces and hearing music, especially when it's cranked up to 11. But which means we often get kind of overloaded by stuff sometimes, and it becomes a bit too much for us. But I feel like I know that I do this a lot as well. I am basically like, if you've seen the film Baby Driver, I actually have tinnitus, and I listen to my iPod all the time, and I drive around in a fast car, maybe not that bit. But I love it. It's because I love music, but also I kind of feel like I just overload my ears too much. So I feel like we can appreciate silence, and we do at some moments. Like say when we're observing a moment of silence, we're all kind of as a group enduring this discomfort, and that sort of says quite a lot, really, the fact that we're doing that. I've also kind of known that silence can also be kind of quite healing to people. Like, it's very good if you want it. You can use it basically to support people, for example, if they're struggling with mental health issues or something. You know, if you take, say, if you have a friend who's like having a panic attack and stuff, the obvious thing for them to come to you be going, oh, what is it? What's gone wrong? You know, and stuff. And that's good. That's what a good friend would do. But also, they've got a lot in their head, and it's kind of an extra voice that you haven't added there. So sometimes it's kind of just good just to be there and maybe not say anything. And your presence is a lot more powerful than what you think it is. And I think that's a really good thing. We should maybe value that a little bit more. Now, I know this quite a bit because I've, for many years, volunteered with Samaritans, and I know that the silence on a call is so important because it gives people a chance to think and also, you know, to fill that silence with whatever's distressing them and stuff. But I don't think we also can treat this, it's not always severe. We can also enjoy silence in a sort of way that's kind of more day-to-day. And we kind of know this. There's sort of nice lyrical examples from this. Obviously, we might all know the song by Simon & Garfunkel, The Sound of Silence, as well. It's wonderful lyrics. There was also a cover by Disturbed as well, that band. And it's really good. Those got some really nice words to it. There's also one of my favourite songs is by Depeche Mode, Enjoy the Silence, which I know is a little bit on the nose for that thing, but they just have some wonderful lyrics to it. But also I'm kind of aware that it's slightly ironic making this point in words and sounds as well, which is what the composer John Cage noticed when he wrote his song 4 minutes and 33 seconds, which, as you may know, is 4 minutes and 33 seconds of silence. It's a real banger. Put it on any party playlist, you'll love it. yeah, so I thought you might, maybe after hearing that, you might maybe feel about science a little bit differently. Because I feel like we all know this, but we just kind of needed a little reminder, maybe kind of a loud reminder that sometimes science is cool. So just to end, I wanted to go with the really lovely message, but also quite bluntly put in Pulp Fiction. Why do we feel it's necessary to yak about bullshit in order to be comfortable? That's when you know you found somebody really special, when you can just shut the fuck up for a minute and comfortably share silence. So thank you very much. Cheers, 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 cheers.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, you can see others on the Bettakultcha YouTube channel. Subscribe now and you'll be notified when new ones are uploaded.